She did all that. She has the info in her phone, and she said that she was going to release it when she got mad. The fuck?
Yep.
She knew exactly what was going on. Give me a fucking break. That bitch said my name on a live. You think that she's innocent?
Moonbeams pass through rinse in the comment, guys, asking for donations. So let's make sure we give kindly.
Moonbeam, you didn't care about anybody else's story, bitch. Why should anybody care about yours?
I think her response is FM is mad he can't get in my phone, but OG let him in her phone. I don't know what this means. I don't know what that means.
This waterman's coming after her because she knows the truth. He swears up and down she knows the truth about who's been doing what and being doxing who. And he's trying to get her pissed enough to tell us the truth.
She told us
that's where I seen that Moonbeam girl. It might have been in the TikTok Snarks live earlier.
Yeah, we don't like her, so she can stay on her side.
Who? Moonbeam?
Yeah, Moonbeam.
Okay.
No,
I
it's
knew
Snark. And Snark. Let me make it very loud and clear.
Damn it.
Snark.
I haven't even seen anything that happened. So
She can take up for her friend over there. She don't need to be over here. She can take up for her friend right on over there.
Oh, I'm late then. I don't know what's going on. But Moonbeam, you knew that it was coming down, didn't you, Moonbeam? So you had to throw your little sad story in there, didn't you, Moonbeam? You knew it was coming out. So you had to make people feel bad for you real quick by using Holly Mae's story. And, you know, I know exactly what you did.
Hey, what's she talking about? She over here talking about something. She's talking about, who the hell is she talking about? Dox they self. This the host, Moonbeam, talking about something. I know her name is all over and she doxed herself. Twisted Sister said, hi, Master Petty, I love y'all. But what the hell is Moonbeam talking about?
Hey, Petty, do you know my name? My real name?
No, I don't. I don't want to know.
How long we been friends on this app?
Damn, this is about 4 years. I went all the way back to my receipts. This is about 4 years. I got a conversation where you was plumb cussing me out about 4 years ago.
She's talking about Monster.
Yeah.
He says that Monster doxed herself.
She can say that all she fucking wants to, and even if I've said my name before, there are people on this app that I've been friends with for a very long time that don't know it.
I've been following you for a long time and have never heard your name. So
and listen, Moonbeam, all you gotta do is order a candle, baby.
Oh, and Petty, Blue says you're in love with him.
Don't even, unless it's Blue Sapphire, I saw it, I ignored it. We'll let that one be.
It's the one saying that we're in love with them when we never mention their name. Like, that's what's weird.
We could see Ben Amato's wall. Within his wallet was $1,000.
My name is on my PayPal, my everything. You want to fucking listen? You're gonna have to pay me for my information, not LinkedIn or whatever the fuck. I don't even know. What are those things where they look you up?
There was some items that looked like they kind of.
You know what I mean? Come pay me.
I don't know. I've never looked nobody up, so I couldn't tell you, girl.
I can't say that the spell will be what you want it to be, though, Moonbeam. I can't say that the spell will be what you want it to be.
Blue Sapphire is a wonderful person. What is wrong with you? We only mentioned Blue Sapphire here. I know she blocked you. I saw it.
Oh, Wild and Free, you did? You didn't see? Oh, well. Did you pay me on Cash App?
Girl, these folks getting tired of this. Okay, y'all, let me move on to the next. So these folks tired of her. They leaving. She ain't unmuting. It's a weird. We in a weird little space. That girl flustered right now.
I gotta hop down and go to the doctor anyhow.
You gotta stay because you said you want to know.
Oh.
Segment. Yep.
Who, me?
Now you, Monster.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yesterday evening, I'm gonna let you down, baby. Yesterday evening,
Yes, sir.
I saw where you was at. You know where you was at. You were you were very true, and your opinion is valid. Everything you said was on point. You know where you was at, right? Like,
Roberts.
yeah, before 6. It was, I think it was before 6. Before
Yeah,
6.
I went in Robert's box and let him know how I felt.
All right. This is what I was going to say that I think I'm going to get in trouble for, and it's not going to be a lot of people that's going to be upset. I think even if you was outside the box, I still think you was going to be upset. If I was able to give grace to, what I'm not saying is I'm not inviting Robert in here right now.
Oh God.
Not right now. We need some time. I think y'all need some time. Y'all need to be validated. Everybody needs, you want to see full accountability across the board. People did shitty things for God knows whatever reason.
Clout.
Okay. Yeah.
Sorry, I have. Listen, I got thoughts and I can't keep them in when they come. Sorry. It's a.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. I am not responsible for how he decided to do that. I don't know if it was his first time trying to navigate what actual trying to let people talk it out means you let them go haywire. Whatever the one person did to another person, you can't keep that person from saying that. I validate y'all by saying y'all getting shut down and letting one party just state and run y'all around the bush and yell at y'all was wrong on so many levels.
If you're trying to explain to me that you want to have an interview in the future,
Hell no.
Well, fucking get to it. Get to it.
Okay. No, what I'm saying is grace. I believe grace should be given. If I was able to give Florida Man grace for the time period that I gave him grace, I think once y'all have dealt with the feelings and have come, and I cannot make y'all give grace, and I'm not saying I'm inviting him in right now. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that for me, that if I'm able to give Florida Man grace and hope for change, that I hope that Robert can learn and own what happened. That it's not about choosing sides, but letting everybody state what happened to the T. Over here, we have offered the olive branch, but the olive branch is offered with the conditions of you're not allowed to come over here and ask folks questions. There are folks that are needing an apology, and it's not me. There are folks that are needing an apology for the wrong thing that has been done to them. That for me is true neutrality. I could really care if you apologize to me, but I think the people deserve an apology. I think the people that got laughed at while they were going through some traumatic things and you threw them to the side as they were trying to watch for entertainment. This message is for that other side. I think they deserve to put it out there how you made them feel when you kicked them and booted them to the side. I think giving them questions does not do anyone justice. I think they have true feelings, and this isn't to Robert, this is to the other side. They have true questions that they want answered and not to hear silence, because the silence was deafening. The treating people like 2-year-olds was deafening. Treating people like they didn't matter was deafening. I would not allow that. I would have kicked them out the box. And I think that when y'all are ready, y'all will offer grace. That's not what I'm asking y'all to do. I'm not asking y'all to do that. I'm saying that people make mistakes. People get into stuff. I'm gonna stick true to mine. I don't do this for money. Do this for entertainment purely. It's not for any other reason. Y'all all can actually leave, actually, and I could just talk to the 20 people I need to talk to.
First of all, don't ever say that again, because we ain't going nowhere. And if you're listen, if you're saying that we aren't, listen, you don't say that.
I mean, like, the bystanders could leave, and it could just be like 20 of us and me
Yeah,
still.
you better fix that real quick, because I'm somebody over here, okay? I'm a Pastor Petty mod.
I just wanted to say that, like, at the end of the day, I think I agree with you, Petty. It's kind of up to the common cousins who were disrespected that night first to be able to be open to that. I do want to say, if in the future Robert is given the grace here and given another opportunity to hold a live like that, you have to understand that you knew that once you let people in the box like that, it was going to turn into a controversial adult conversation, and it was going to be hard. And you have to understand that we're all adults here, and we should be able to have an opportunity to have an adult conversation with those in the box that we disagree with, even if it's tough on them. It's tough on us because we expose ourselves to our opinions when we get in that box, and it can be a tough response back. But you can't coddle one side and expect that the controversial people in the box are not going to raise some feelings and emotions and tough conversations. I believe that the common cousins could have kept it demure and still had those tough conversations with those people and asked the questions that were on their mind and debate. Because I love
being treated like a second grader, you mean?
Right. All of that, but you have to be able to maintain fairness, and
you're going to hear my animals. I'm sorry. My adoptee child is upstairs asleep. I'm on my own with him. Puma, go away. Follow me. So that's twice now that I gave grace, because my faith says that I have to give grace and forgive. And that after I've processed things, I've felt like I maybe should have taken a step back and watched what was going to come forward for the things that happened without me seeing it. I'm sorry, guys. I know it's annoying. So yeah, I'm pissed off today. I'm pissed off, and it's not very often that I can't maintain composure. But yeah, I'm pretty ticked off today. Regarding Dalton and seeing his clip once he went live after Roberts, we all know that he's a little shithead and a pathological liar. However, I can't help but try to read between the lines where he went from I was invited to Robert invited me to I was invited. That I can't help but wonder, was he invited by Mallory? Because if he was invited by Mallory, then that means that Mallory knew what was coming up. When we walked in the room and those boxes loaded, the top boxes were ops.
Thank you.
It
Mallory's
doesn't
been
make sense
Kiki
how they
ended
were
up
already
with
in the
Dalton
queue
for a
before
little bit.
any of us knew what was happening.
So there's that.
I'm very disappointed for a lack of judgment, because normally I'm right on the money, and I questioned some things, but I thought that they were a glitch within myself. And hang on, I gotta turn that off. I gotta leave for work soon. So I thought that it was something where someone just didn't mesh with something about me, and we all know that
Y'all know why they're so fucking
you just
pressed?
don't mix with people.
Because somebody
now I
had a
can't help but
lie
wonder if
that
that
wasn't
wasn't the problem at
favorable
all.
to them.
I am
That's
pissed
all
off
it is.
that my baby Kendra and Retina
That's all
were
it is.
continuously mentioned to not discuss them or let them speak. And I think everyone's pretty clear on how I feel when it comes to Kendra and Rivka. I do feel like I was the only one that, when I spoke up and said I'm being cut off or cursed at, that it was interrupted. And I do firmly believe that it was because of my demeanor, that it left no room to let it go on, because I did stay calm. And that is concerning to me. the fact that everyone else got cursed at and we were all shut down. And ultimately, as I heard everything last night, because I had to go off of 3 damn different devices last night to keep up with you guys. Okay, I look like freaking NASA in my living room.
She got more devices than me.
But as seeing all of the comments in these multiple places, and I see you, Stacy. As I saw all the comments and got a better grasp of how many people from here got muted, but I mentioned yesterday that I saw the 2 or 3, which as I've thought it all over, there's 3 that I know of that I did see. And I don't usually watch comments, but that was 3 that I caught trash talking shit on me, which is good. You know, let's talk. I believe in communication. But why weren't those people muted? Why were our people muted for standing up for us? But yet the people on troll accounts down there that aren't followers and aren't supporters hiding behind something. And I don't mean hiding like where some of us have to have a profile without our picture to protect our careers and our families. I mean 0 followers, 0 following accounts weren't muted while they're dragging us. Now, in one of them, Stacey, what you mentioned was when I mentioned the vocal cord, and that wasn't to gain any kind of sympathy. That was me saying, Mallory, I'm not going to yell over you because with the damage, and JoJo, I'm sure you've dealt with partially paralysis of a vocal cord. I'm either calm with a little bit of rasp, but once I get higher, there's a gap where they don't make contact, and then it just gets to screaming. I don't like to be that person.
That hurts you. You know, the next day, you can feel it.
Oh, yeah. And once I get to the highest, I end up tearing it, and then it bleeds for 3 days. That's not fun for me.
Right.
So it wasn't that I was saying, whoa, guys, take it easy. It was me saying, you're not going to continue yelling at me. But if we go there, we're going to go there, and I'm not going to be happy about it. As this is processed, I'm not happy. I'm very angry. I have never gone through in 22 years of having social media, I have never gone through deleting and blocking people to the capacity at the pace that I have. I am sorry that all of you guys had to go through that. And I do feel like our entire platform was significantly disrespected.
Oh,
I did yesterday, but now I'm mad about it. So
don't disrespect people
shut
on
your pie hole.
on
Quit
the
talking about
daily.
me.
So
If you don't respect me, why are you so worried about me, girl? Move on. Get a hobby. Go do
She's
something.
so sweet. How could anybody be mad at her? She doesn't cuss. Doesn't tell Mallory to fuck off.
Oh, I try not to. I try not to.
You know what? I want to say this about her. I texted her like 2 lines yesterday when I woke up. I was like, I'm so upset. Like, why? Why would anybody? And she wrote me back the sweetest thing and said, it's all going to be okay. We're all feeling good. You know, she was so sweet. So I adore you. I just think you're a big help in here.
I feel like life is hard enough.
Absolutely.
That some of us come here because it's our safe place. And this is where we can make friends that
is
there are
Petty's
boundaries
parole
and
officer
that we can
talking right now.
have that
And
room
JoJo
that
was just
they
telling
can't
her how
show up where
sweet
they're
she
not
was.
supposed to show up at our homes and disrupt things, that we can time out from all of the things that are wrong, and they're disrupting that, and they're compromising people's safety and careers and homes.
It's weird
And now
that
they could
a
have compromised
bully
the marriage
platform would be their safe
for night before
space.
last.
But I tell you what,
I
only if they
further
can't be
question
bullies in their real
everything
life,
on how that went
so they're
down,
going to come to Petty's and be bullies.
for the way that Miss
online.
Sunshine got up there and
That's
apologized
what's
to
going
Mallory
on.
to the degree that she did,
Oh my
knowing
God.
what was coming later on that night. I have a problem with that because in a less secure marriage, she would have shattered a family that has children. Now, they're guilty of their own actions. Like Petty and I, he knows where I'm at. I know where he's at. But had that been something that wasn't the facts that Miss Mallory's not talking about, and them playing like she was innocent in Snarks this morning, no, that's not what that was. So had it not been the facts of what it really was, that compromised kids.
You know what? They are so mad and
Kids
they
are
won't
off
shut up
limits.
about it. And I'm finding
We're on a
myself
different
really
playing
not
field now.
caring.
I'm very
Fair or
disappointed
not.
in how
They're
it was
just so
handled and how we were
crass.
treated.
Why are they so proud?
You were there pretty much the whole time. Did you not see Broken Crayons laughing with Mallory and laughing with Rissa?
Somebody going after Broken
I
Crayons.
know a lot of people saw it.
Yeah, Broken
Well, and
Crown
that's
told
part of what I
Mallory how
gathered.
proud she was of her.
That's what I gathered a lot in the lives last night.
Sure did. I'm proud of you, Mallory. Sure did.
Yeah, once I came over to talk into the phone, I had the phone in my hand. And
Wherever she
then,
is,
of course, I
broken
was
probably
trying to just
somewhere.
look straight ahead
The
and
oldest
remain
one
on
upset.
track.
Yeah.
After that, though,
They have
I
to
was-
throw
I
somebody
mentioned I was
under the
polishing
bus.
the floor, so I only had my
Yeah,
headphones in.
evidently it's okay
But
to
then the
cheat.
second
There's
time,
700
after I got
people in
the
that
panel,
room right
I just
now,
had to put it down.
and
and
no
walk
telling
away.
how many licking the windows.
So I missed
Like,
the things
it
that
must
I
be
feel
okay.
like could have changed my thought process yesterday. So a good portion of my anger is also at myself. I mean, if I do it, I'll own it. And I should have waited for the clips today before I spoke up.
Yeah, I just want to say when Monster got up here a while ago and was yelling, saying, they were talking about my fucking friend Retrina, but everybody in the box from our side should have been saying that. They should have shut it fucking down, I think.
But Jojo,
Well,
you
we were
saw what I
trying.
saw, right?
People were trying to do it.
couldn't believe it.
But, too, like what they don't realize is Retina takes a lot of heat to stand up for what she sees that's not even hers to catch. And I will back that. And in the beginning, the first day that I got into boxes and actually stayed and spoke up regarding the bitches, keyword or first letter, charges. Do you hear me, girlfriend? Charges.
Charges.
The whole thing was discredited. I was accused of doxing.
For real.
And I have that recording.
For real.
And the one person that came forward and screamed from the biggest mountain was Holly Mae to defend me. So I will always back that, and I will stand on that. And the way that the people that are the loudest vocals and the loudest stance for us were drugged the hardest. For me, I don't feel as disrespected, but I think it's because I said, no, we can't curse. She can't curse at me.
Hey, L-Dub, 81 down there, kumbaya. This didn't happen to you, okay? If you don't want to hear it, leave. But come on, y'all, is this your life? Right now it is, because our friends got hurt, okay? Thank you.
Jojo, did you also see Broken Crayons laughing it up with Mallory and Rissa?
Oh, yeah, it was, I couldn't, like I said, everybody was shutting it down going, what are you guys doing? And what I want to say is, Queen said, I think it could have been a good live. Huh? You think these people are good people? And they're good. Mallory never apologized for nothing.
Neither do y'all.
She was
ever.
talking shit the whole time. She was being
tell people
vile while the comments were
Matt.
being muted and blocked and whatever.
They do the same things
And
to different
I
people
took one, but I
all the
think
time.
When Queen says that, and by all means, I'm not trying to speak for her,
The ding
but I
dongs.
think that when she says that, it's under the pretense that if they could have come in with the class and integrity that we came in and tried to approach the situation with, but they don't have that within them. They're just not wired that way. They're not good people, and that's why they've been removed from our family and how they've ended up together.
Exactly.
Is it okay if I just speak real quick because I have to get back to work?
Sure.
I wanted to say, because I remember Petty saying something about Grace from the live last night, and I was in there, and Monster was in the box, okay, and it was basically, I felt like a tooth and nail kind of grab from her to him.
Sassy
for
532
him
is
to
talking
say,
now.
yeah, okay, it was a jab. Okay, because that's basically what she was trying to get out of him. And I'm not pushing religion on anybody. Thank you very much. But
Then don't.
he also said, okay, y'all keep saying that he said he texted somebody at 4 o'clock that morning, correct?
No, well, it was 5:51.
Well, he ended up sending a text message, correct? But
Yeah,
when-
but it was a normal time that they message each other.
Right.
But it was said that there's going to be a live tonight, And I think it said that people may not be happy, but she's coming up during her lunch break so she can clarify that.
But when
So that one's still a gray area. But
Right.
I did have someone else come to me and say that they also received a message, and that's just for who has spoke up, that they received one that said it wasn't going to be good.
So when Petty was live, there was a lady in here that said she received a phone call, and then I watched in the chat, other people received a phone call, and he kept saying that it wasn't planned. It wasn't planned, but you know, if you text somebody and you make a phone call, it's like you planned to let them know that they're having a live, and I think that's why most of the people in the chat are still upset. Like, he owned himself for making the jab towards Monster, but he still needs to own himself for planning that live. That's what people are wanting, and that's what a lot of people were saying.
Wouldn't it be something if he did
just
not
wouldn't do it.
apologize?
I mean, he kept saying he owes people an apology,
I don't know what he owes an apology for.
but he wouldn't let them up there to apologize.
New Sassy, I appreciate and I respect you, girl. I've been a part of this congregation for a long time.
Congregation.
The only other time before tonight that I've come up was to drag Mallory for her insensitive, racist comments, etc., etc. You done been here 2 days, and you've been in the box so many times. So I will commend you for that.
I'm just trying to see right for right.
With what you're saying.
You know, I'm just trying to see right for right. I understand, you know, I have not been here long, but I mean, some of these ladies in this comment are you know, hurt and mad, but, you know, don't take credit for one thing and say, oh, I need to make an apology to many of people, but then you don't want to apologize to those people.
You've been keeping up with the petty actions. Like,
I'm not hurt. Like, I seen him look at us and say, "You're disrespecting me and muting us," and that was enough for me. I don't need an apology. Damage done, buddy. You're done. I cut people off so quick. I got myself wondering where the hell they're at. So I don't. You know, I've seen enough. I don't need an apology. And to think that you're going to have a kumbaya with Mallory and that bunch, it will never, ever, ever happen. Ever. She is never going to change. She is the worst, horrible person I've ever seen in my life. And, you know, I've got that
There are worse people in the world than Mallory.
I'm sure your window licking there about you threatening me, and the state board already has your name and everything. They're waiting for you to call. So I'm retired, bitch, and I don't have kids or a family. So I live 45 minutes from you, damn straight. And I'm sure you're going, what's your name?
Wait, why are we letting her? Let's not, Petty. Let's not do that.
I'm saying, I'm speaking my piece, Malibu.
I know,
Okay?
but
I don't do that too much. I'm just telling her if she wants to come out. And same with Florida Man. He's sending me threatening messages. I've never said anything to that man. Said you're going to be found out. Sent him to TikTok FBI patrol. So pull up, because you'll leave with the coroner. Period. I'm not afraid. Go on ahead. Find whatever you can about me.
Coroner.
Yeah, watch.
Yeah,
They're going after each other.
That we have to tiptoe because they're not playing very nicely with turning in complaints.
I just don't listen. People know I don't agree with going real life. So I happen to be in a box. So I can say something, and I don't want to be in a box if you're going to threaten somebody to go real life. That's my personal opinion, and that's just where I stand. And Petty knows that. But what I want to say, if I could, real quick, so I can drop down and you can say what you want to say, is I do want everybody to know, and I wasn't there a lot. I was there very little. I was not reading comments. But there were 2 ops in there that were mods, and I want people to know this. And if you guys want to message me on the back end, I'll tell you. But I'm not saying it in public or on this platform because I have now received some very nasty messages. So I just don't want our mods to be blamed for every freaking thing that went on. Did what Robert did, how he handled it, was it, what did he fuck up? Yes, he fucked up and he owes apologies. Absolutely. But I don't want our mods to be dragged for comments and people not being brought up when there were two ops in the room that were mods. That's all I'd like to say. And also one more thing. I knew nothing about this. To the person that put the comment in the comments, because I just happened to go pee while I was at work and saw somebody put in the comment, I absolutely knew about this. I 100% did not know about this. He called me at 5:51 a.m. He said, I might be doing something that is going to piss you off today. And I said, what is that? He said, I'm going to hold a live that is making people hold accountability.
Leave her alone.
I said, I love that.
Well, that's not how you portrayed it. That's odd.
Wait, can I absolutely, Queen. He portrayed, you mean the
I
conversation?
brought y'all outside
Like the
with me.
topic. Initially,
We're on the back porch.
No, that's what it was supposed to be, what he spoke to me about. And I told him, Robert, let's talk. Before you go live, wait till I get off work and we're going to talk, please. He said, okay. He didn't. I can't answer for him, but all I want people to know is don't put lies on my character that I knew about this, because I 100% did not. Okay? Thank you, Petty.
Who's she, big man?
I was just responding to JoJo's comment, since she misinterprets what I'm saying, is that I do believe there could have been a quote-unquote successful live. It doesn't mean that I said that everyone was going to be besties at the end. I'm saying there could have been a very healthy debate, and even if everyone parted ways still disagreeing, it would have been a successful live to allow all the comment cousins to speak their mind and not be ignored. So please don't interpret that I was saying that everyone could have been besties at the end and be a successful live and everyone go about their day frolicking over a rainbow with sprinkles. I don't appreciate feeling like you were twisting my words or trying to interpret that. That was not, I know that's never going to happen, nor should it happen. Everybody kumbayaing. But I do believe there could have been a successful and healthy debate on all sides equally, so we could have heard everybody out.
I just wanted to make it clear Malibu got more information than I received. Like I said yesterday, it's not odd when Robert holds lives that he thinks is going to be maybe controversial for him to write me and say something like that, but he didn't even give me any information. I tried to call several times to get information to see what he was like coded about. And I got nothing. So I thought he was going to be talking about me. That's the way I took it, personally. And he knew I would be busy, wouldn't be there. But then to find that that's what happened, I don't know, it just kind of aggravates me. So I don't want anybody to think that I knew more than I did, because I didn't. I got no information out of him, only that he was going to be holding alive.
I do wonder.
Our friendship, and that was that. So
I did wonder why exactly he let all them in the box. Mallory and Rissa, knowing
I'm just confused
that they go digging for people's personal information. That's weird.
Something about how I'm not a Florida man. I'm not a man. And I've never stolen a claw machine, so I'm really confused.
Well, I mean, I guess since I have the opportunity, I don't know why they was bringing you up, but since you came up, are you? Because I didn't hit that block button when I seen you in a certain place entertaining an individual that's not wanted here. I just wanted to know if y'all.
Does it start with an M and an E? That one?
I mean, that's not the part. It was the part what I saw going on in the comment section. I just wanted to know if y'all two were back tight.
Does it start with the letter B?
Yeah, just as a Scott.
Like we're on like okay terms, but it's not like, you know, you get what I'm saying?
Okay. Y'all enjoy it.
Hello. Hey, so Malibu said
Hey, can I
that.
just say something real quick? I'm sorry. Where'd she go? Oh, FBI, you sent me the thread that Florida Man sent to you to send me.
They can't speak for themselves. They not.
Well, she asked why she was brought up, and people were sending it to her. That's why. And I sent you, Petty, in the DMs. I sent you the message from her. So she was giving me a heads up.
Nobody cares.
Yeah, she was just giving me
Nobody
a heads up.
cares. Literally,
So you guys-
nobody
somebody
cares.
said,
And
"Where's your proof?" It's
Florida
all
Man
over
is the jerk.
TikTok. And Bad Dog Mom, why'd you bring it to? Well, I just told you. And where'd you prove? Like, what is wrong with you people? Okay, have a great day.
And now JoJo's being called out for being rude.
Hello.
My apologies, Ms. Jackson. Please go ahead.
Can I talk?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So Malibu just come up and she said that somebody in the comments said that she knew about it. That's not what I said. I asked a question. I said, did she know about it? With a question mark. And then I replied to her a few times and she didn't reply back. But I didn't want that. I didn't want like my words being spun around what they weren't.
Well, Cheryl, you don't have to listen,
Not what I
honey.
said, so I just wanted to clear that up.
You can fuck off with the rest of them.
Thank you.
So there's that.
Will you drop me?
Yes, ma'am.
Thanks.
Okay, one thing I want to remind each other is emotions are high and they're raw right now.
Don't be weird, Cheryl.
North Korea wants the most is to see division between us. So we might have to be a little more patient with each other than what we may become as this continues on, because I don't want to see any of our family separated more than what's had to be done. And then something that I mentioned to Petty yesterday, real quick, is if we were to put together an internet safety class
Oh, Lord.
for some of the stuff that we've reviewed, for things that just most people don't know unless they've had to be careful. 'Cause
All
most of the
these
time we
ding
don't care
dongs
about
need an internet
change the
safety
passwords,
class.
Put one on your phone, watch your kids. If we were to put one together for in the next couple of weeks, is that something that anyone would be interested
And don't order anything
And if
from
not, that's
anybody
okay, but I want to
on
ask before I
TikTok,
put in the work.
because then they will have your information. And you never know who you're ordering
Vote
from.
on it.
Even if you really, really like what they're selling, just don't do that.
Frown if you don't want it. Smile if you want it. Frown if you don't.
I just don't want to bore anybody, but if somebody wants those resources, then I'll be happy to put something together. Yes, not a roach, please.
Not the one is in there.
Because I don't know it all. I don't know near in it, all of it. And I'm happy to share my knowledge. Sorry guys, I'm washing my face for work at the same time. You know, multitasking mom over here.
Stop apologizing.
I get overwhelmed and overstimulated with background noise, and I don't even wear beats. So I don't ever want to be that person that they're like, damn you if you do that again.
When people say they're sorry and say stop saying sorry, you're not a sorry person. You're not a sorry person. And I stop apologizing.
Can I say something? I only have like 1 minute before my nurse comes back in, so I can just say what I want to say.
Yes, I'm gonna drop and then
Stop.
I love you, man. Bye guys. I'll put it together.
Stop and ask the question, why did he know he was going to make the news if he didn't invite those people? If they weren't coming, how did Robert know he was going to make the news? That's all I wanted to put out to you guys, because if they weren't invited, he didn't know they were coming, why the hell would he have known he was going to make the news? So, think about that.
Can I go now? Okay. I feel like we're skating over the fact that, and listen, I like Broken Crayon. I don't have an issue with her. But Monster was disrespected the other day. We were literally having a full live, and Monster was expressing how she felt, and Broken Crayon came up there and dismissed her. Betty's not hiding. I'm just saying that's literally what we saw. So I don't understand why we're just skating over it. It was rude and it wasn't right. And that's why. And you could tell Monster was upset because she dropped out of the box. That's it. You don't have to hide. God.
I mean, I already did what I think needed to be done on my end.
I know, but I still felt bad. Like, you know, we're somewhere where everybody gets a voice, right? So I felt bad. And I like Monster. I like Broken too. I just, you know, that's all I got. All right, goodbye.
They're throwing Broken Crayons under the bus. They're going to be throwing some more, I'm
here
sure.
For a split second, because I don't know what anybody wants me to do, to prove, to say. I don't know who y'all think I am. I don't know who you think you want me to be. I literally scrolled in this live the other day and felt like a complete idiot. And well said, I was new here. And then somebody claimed me to be somebody else. And they said, I'm not that person, but yet y'all are still telling me
Sassy
to just prove
532
myself that I'm not new here.
is in the box.
Who do you want me to be? Who do you think I am?
And they're saying,
I mean, who
you're not
in
new,
the hell?
you know way too much.
Oh, it's Carmen.
So, do you want me to answer though?
I would like to, because they keep saying just to prove that I'm not new here. I don't know what they want me to prove.
So,
Throwing new people under the bus.
I'm just reading the same
Throwing
thing that you're
old
reading.
people under the bus.
They think you're Miss Carmen. Miss Carmen was somebody that would
Don't even sound like Carmen.
aim folks and cuss them out and stuff.
They're being
Some
ridiculous.
folks some money. And then they had said in the comments, I'm not saying this. They just was like, you know a lot. Because you're new here and they just didn't know how you got to all the places where the stuff was going down.
Because literally the first day when I came up in the box and that other lady came up behind me, she said, you know, the next time you come in the box, just sit back and listen for a little while. I've been watching every live and listening to what everybody's been saying. That's how I know so much. I listen to what literally everybody says, whether it's in the comments or in the box.
I don't have any judgment. I don't have anything that is their
Some of them are mad.
They just
She's up in
was
a
like,
box. They want her to go back and sit in chat.
maybe they can
Forever, I guess.
I'm no good at this part.
I never speak.
Because, I mean, if you really need to know, yeah, I'm born and raised in Louisiana. So, I mean, I don't know, you know, who you think I am or who you think if I'm Carmen or not, but I'm not. Definitely
I think the first person that asked if it was Carmen, at first, Sassy, you did sound a whole lot like Carmen.
No, she didn't.
But I am also from South Louisiana. The more that I have heard you talk the past few days, there is no way in hell you are Carmen.
No, Miss Christine, I'm going to tell you right now, where you're from, do 45 minutes by you towards Lafayette, and that's where I'm from.
Well, okay, I sent you where I'm from. We are from the same place. There is no way you are Carmen. There's no way. We have the same accent. There's no way. At first, I did think you were Carmen, though. I do gotta say.
No, I'm definitely not. I don't know who Carmen is, but definitely not.
I did ask at first, doesn't she sound like Carmen? But the more I've heard you talk, there ain't no way in hell you Carmen.
Nah,
I have to say.
Yeah, I'm Cajun coon ass all the way. I'm definitely not Carmen. I don't know who Carmen is, but hi.
Hi. Hi, not Carmen. I know you're not Carmen. I'm from Terrebonne Parish. You ain't from Carmen.
Hello.
Not Terrebonne Parish.
To me. So that's all I gotta say.
Lord
Yes, ma'am.
Jesus.
Miss Hollywood, you know you're here?
Yeah, I know. I'm not going to say anything about all this, what you guys were all talking about.
So she's not addressing me?
Oh, no.
Okay, well, I'm just glad I got the I'm not Carmen, but I'm going to drop down so you can have a box. Have a good day.
I just want to jump on to tell you I'm gonna buy some of your merchandise. So I'm not in. I don't like this drama, but I come in and I listen and I see things. And
let's not forget Petty selling $70 hoodies, and OG is pressed about.
Thank you. Have a good day. Have a good day, Miss Hollywood.
OG is pressed about Petty selling $70 hoodies, and nobody wanted to buy her hoodies.
No, hey, so I've
OG
been
is
for like
big mad about
3
it.
years. I'm just more of a silent watcher, but just wanted to. I know there was some concern in the comments for a comment that was just made in the box for maybe partially racial comments. So I just was.
You from Louisiana?
No, I'm not.
I know what you heard, but please go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, I just kind of wanted.
Come here, Daisy.
It just struck me off guard.
Come here, lay down.
Yeah, we heard the same thing, but I think it's a regional thing. I think it's a.
Oh, that's like not
like they say that in that territory part of the United States. It's a Louisiana thing. Like Georgia got this thing, and New York has this thing. California has this thing. It's a regional thing.
Okay, well now I feel stupid. I'm gonna go down.
You are stupid. Get out of the box.
Hey, Pastor Patty, I have a question.
People looking for trouble when there isn't any trouble. God.
Credit card off.
They're going to tear each other apart.
Okay.
And for what?
Ago or last week, now it's all the way cut off?
Yeah, I'm cut off. So I can't really do my job, but I still have to do the 5 bullets. Now, my question is...
Trying to say Cajun is racist. Oh my God.
Pastor
If you really want that to go to Elon, because I did send an email myself. I got I think it was an OPM email address off of some interwebs that I think belongs to him, and I sent my 5 bullet points in. If you did want to send it in, while doing the work, I listened in on what the daily drama. 2, I have found new cooking skills. 3, because you are getting rid of spending allowances, I have to learn new ways to save by buying and investing. 4, I need to cut down my car payment because I learned to budget while there. And 5, I also learned that I need to start gardening because of the cuts to the USDA, and our grocery store prices will not be falling down.
Patty, you gotta get her fired. You can get her fired. How about something to do with the finances, because we did have the class, so that's the truth, and social communications training, because we do that every day.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah. I'll think of 3 more and I'll inbox you. Don't listen to Petty. Not on this one. The finance class, yes, but not on this one. Hey, Patty, if you'll check IG, please. Someone sent something that they wanted you to see. They just wanted it to be funneled through. Okay.
Yes, it was. Yeah. Okay, well, I just wanted to ask that question because I can't do my job at work right now. So, anyway, you guys have a good day. One for you, Hurricane. What's that?
I have one for you.
Go ahead.
You are practicing your spiritual beliefs since we're in church.
Well, that could work too. Yeah, I'll try that one too.
Yeah, just a thought.
All right, thank you. Bye.
Hopefully he puts the green screen up of what I sent him. But just to give you an idea, in 1 year's time, the price of gold went from $21.66 and 10 cents to today, $2,940.80. So in 1 year's time, your investment would have almost doubled. So it went up almost, 21, so almost $800 in 1 year's time. your investment in gold would have went up. So I just wanted to let you know in the past year we've had an increase of $774.20. Yes, so while the market is going down, your price of gold.
So if you want to address that, then maybe they'll stop spamming the chat. Thank you.
Oh, what would y'all like to know? What are y'all upset about when it comes to TikTok?
They're throwing more people under the bus. Here we go.
Anybody? I blocked Scarlett as well. I hit the block button because I try to do a good job to make sure that you're protected. Once someone has been called out for the illicit behavior and they're blocked, and I have been told that they don't deal with that individual anymore, and they go back to dealing with that individual, it is to my belief that they're going to try to rope you in as well. So I have my own thing here while I try to make sure that you stay protected. If they're still dealing with somebody that continues to swindle you or use your feelings against you, that is, if you find them somewhere else doing it, it won't be on me. But I have to make sure I protect this space so that way if anything happens, if you get brought into that individual's circle, it's not on me. It won't follow me. So because they're friends and you know them, anything that is done won't fall on me. If she brings you to that individual, if she introduces you to that individual, it's not on me. So if you get mentally harmed or anything, it's not on me.
And the
I'm
predator,
just trying to make sure I protect my space because I was told by that individual that
the predator is pretending to protect.
lied for Blue. The TikTok FBI patrol came out and said she had lied for him and knew about the whole thing. So I'm just making sure I protect this space. If they don't deal with that individual, then they don't deal with that individual. What I saw, and that's what I asked about, I saw the individuals convening and talking and having a good time chattering. I just asked the question, is that your friend? She answered without saying the person's name. So I needed to let them go so that way I could make sure they're protecting their mental health, which I would do for any one of you, so that way they could be with their friend. I have to protect my mental health and your mental health. So sometimes you just don't need to be here.
What you want to listen to here for it? What should we listen to? But aren't you cool with them, Hensley? Uh-oh. Now Hensley's being thrown under the bus. Lord. They're eating their own. Some comic relief.
At least do some comic relief. Hey, bada 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 bada, swing! You know, something funny. I mean, like, listen,
hey, babe, what you doing?
It's the same thing every day.
Yeah.
And I'm like, who the hell are you? And yet, it's like a flock of women who are like, oh, Pastor Petty, oh my gosh. And I'm like, are you serious?
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I said. Do some comic relief.
We're crazy as hell. They're going to chase each other's tails until they end up biting their own buttholes if they don't cut this bullshit out. But they thrive on bullshit.
You know, yesterday I said something about, you know, like I actually heard part of, I don't even know the guy's name. Robert. Like I heard part of that live. I think before, like I left just as Mallory and all them were coming up, and
you dodged a bullet because that was a bunch of bullshit giving her a platform.
Well, I think that is where I should have actually watched more, because I guess that's where things kind of spiced up. Well, yeah. Anyway, I literally am like, I feel like I missed like probably the most important pieces, but I felt like what he was trying to do was probably pretty good. And yet he's being hated for it. But then, you know, like, I think he was standing proud on what he did, and now he's having to backtrack, which I'm like, you know, like, I don't know. If I was, I don't back down to anybody, and I'm like, I don't know why he's like, you know what? I'm an adult. I can do whatever I want. And I kind of feel like because everyone cows down, he continues to, grow this. And I'm just like, I don't understand that. I don't understand why people would do that.
Because they enjoy the bullshit. They enjoy the drama. They enjoy the hatefulness and the ugliness. They thrive on it. And it says something about them. I do think he let Mallory and Rissa up there for too long.
Did you watch the whole thing?
I came in after Mallory and Rissa had been in the box for a while, I guess. And that's when I came in. I was like, oh, what the hell is going on here? Because I thought they didn't sit with Robert and vice versa. So that was weird. And then I was paying attention to the boxes and not watching the chat so much. And he just let them go on and on and on. And every single person that came into the box, they were going at. And he let them do it. And he didn't object. He didn't stop them. Nothing. There was none of that going on. There was no actual discourse.
Here's the thing.
It was weird.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, kind of in and out.
Okay, I just connected to the internet, so I wasn't on my Wi-Fi. So here's the only thing. For those of us that are fairly new to this side of TikTok, I really don't even know who's actually telling the truth and who isn't at this point. I've been trying to sit back and watch. I actually love some of what Pastor Petty does and says. I love some of the characters. I call them characters because I almost am like, this is so juicy. It actually has to be scripted. I mean, because there's no, this isn't real. This doesn't feel like real life to me. I'm like, it just doesn't. I'm like all these women and men who none of them seem to be working and they're playing a part on this TV show and everybody's sitting back and watching. But in real life, men, or at least not in my life, men don't back down to men like we see here. And women certainly don't back down like we see here. And then there's some characters that are really strong, and it's none of it feels real. And I'm just like, I have no idea who's telling the truth and who's not. And I don't even know where you stand, because I thought you were like BFFs with Megan, and then you guys blew up, and then you're not, and then I thought you were like BFFs with OG, and I'm like, I don't even, so I have no, and then I was sitting with Bernadette, and then Bernadette goes off kilter, and I'm like, I have no idea who is with who and who likes who. I'm still trying to figure it all out.
Okay, well, I fell out with Megan because the recording came up, and they said it was from last April, where they had a family friend have a child.
Right. Okay, I've heard that story now. So I got the full on that.
And Megan still sits with them, and I do not sit with casual racists. Okay, period. End of.
Okay. Got that.
I fell out with OG last night because OG got with Florida Man, and she, not only that, but she had modded Florida Man's people.
So is she just trying to clear her name, or is she?
So let me explain.
I didn't know that anybody liked Florida Man on this side.
Let me explain what happened. So OG sat there and let Florida Man call me into a box just so he could disrespect me, drop me, and block me, right? OG said later on that she didn't know I was blocked. Well, it's her live. She was hosting, and she could see the block list, okay? So that was a lie. The next thing is Florida Man doesn't do anything for anybody without him receiving something in return that's going to be of benefit to him. So what happened was OG has been really upset about Petty and Mallory doxing her 13-year-old child's name, phone number, and address by holding up, I guess, part of a background check or information from the phone company that showed her 13-year-old child's name, phone number, and address. Okay, 13 years old. Who goes after a 13-year-old child? Because you got a problem with an adult.
Who did that? Who did you say did that?
Petty and Mallory. And Mallory.
Okay, gosh. Yeah, I just got on the beginning of that one, and then I had to drop.
Okay, so Petty and Mallory, both of them did that. Mallory thought it was extremely funny. She was giggling behind her hands. OG had tried talking about it previously, but she wasn't getting any traction. Not enough people were joining her lives to make a real difference or get the information out there. So OG made a deal with the devil. She made a deal with Florida Man. She let Florida Man into her phone and look through her phone and get all the information out that Bougie had ever sent her, and who knows who else had ever sent her, right? Mm-hmm. Who knows? And this is like doxing information. This is like people's names and addresses and everything. And OG let Florida Man into her phone to do that. And it was, it was disgusting, right?
But she's not the one who came up with the information. She was given the information, correct?
Right. She was sent screenshots. She didn't ask for them. She was sent screenshots.
Isn't this the same information that, is it Bougie showed on the screen that one day that everyone screen recorded and they already have?
Possibly.
Okay.
Bougie showed a lot of information, but there's other information on people. And OG and I just figured out a couple of nights ago, hi Hallie, that apparently a lot of the same stuff that Bougie was sending to OG, Bougie was also sending to me. Now, I didn't even come into OG's orbit really until last week. I wasn't familiar with her. I didn't know that she and Bougie were talking on the back end. I didn't know any of that. I didn't know they had any kind of relationship at all, okay? And so we figured out if OG and I were in comments somewhere, and she sent screenshots to OG, and OG didn't get up and share them, she would send the same to me, and I would share them, right? So we figured out that Bougie was the puppeteer and we were the puppets. That's what OG and I figured out just 2 nights ago. And it was crazy to realize that. And like I stepped away permanently from Bougie when Bougie sent Holly Mae's information to OG, and I had a conniption fit, and OG and I were both like, we need to get a hold of Holly Mae. She needs to know she's in danger, you know, because I had just heard Holly Mae's DV story a couple of nights previous to that. So we're going back like 4 days or whatever. 4 or 5 days. is when I heard Holly Mae speak on her DV story. And I heard it at just the right time, because when Bougie sent OG Holly Mae's information, my jaw hit the floor. It was so upsetting. So anyway, Holly Mae knows her information is out there, and I hope she's able to take appropriate steps to protect herself. But as far as OG's live with Florida Man, she made that deal with the devil, Florida Man, because OG tried several times to get the information out there that her child was doxxed by Petty and by Mallory, and nobody was paying attention. And the only people paying attention was Florida Man and his people, right? And so in order to get Florida Man's support and get him in his box,
What's Florida Man have against you? That why he would block you?
Listen, let me finish.
Okay.
So in order to get her, in order for OG to get out what she wanted to get out to a wider audience, she made a deal with the devil, Florida Man, to get him in her box. Because if he's in a box, it brings all his people, plus all the extra viewers and everything, which is what OG needed to really get the story out there about how her 13-year-old daughter was doxxed by both Petty and Mallory, okay? Florida Man doesn't like me because I sat with Bougie for so long, not realizing what kind of a dirty dog she really is. And he's tried to say I'm a racist, and he's lied and said I'm a racist. He's lied on me for a while now, but he says stuff like that, and so does Miss Unknown, without any screenshot proof, without any audio proof, without no proof whatsoever. And the thing is, there won't ever be any proof, because I am not a racist, and I refuse to sit with racists. Even casual racism is not acceptable to me, which is why I no longer sit with Megan.
Okay, now I'm starting to, okay, now I see. Okay, this is making sense. Okay.
Okay, so OG said at the end of her live, after Florida Man and them left, there was about 117 people left in her live. Not many, right? Because Florida Man took himself off to Discord, or he fucked off to wherever it is he goes in his van down by the river, and took his people with him and all the extra views with him. And it was at that point, because I had texted OG right away. OG and I have spoken on the phone. We have texted back and forth. OG sent me the screenshots of the messages that Skittles and Petty shared about extracurricular sexy time, okay? And that was gross, okay? So I texted OG immediately to let her know I was blocked, that I was dropped and blocked from the live. And I asked OG, why is she sitting there and letting me be so disrespected like that? I didn't know what the fuck was happening. Well, at the end of the live, OG said that she fessed up because I knew she had done it for Florida Man to be in there. And I told Holly Mae and them, I made a comment in her chat, because Holly Mae and Retina and them were in boxes in Holly Mae's live, losing their shit over what was going on in OG's live. So I let them know that OG made a deal with the devil, and that every relationship Florida Man has is transactional. And she either paid Florida Man in screenshots or money or both. And I was right, because she let him into her phone. And she fessed up to that at the end of her live, after Florida Man and his people had left, and there was only 100 and some change people in OG's live. And I knew it. I was fucking right. I knew it. So, and OG tried to say she didn't know I was blocked and yada yada. Well, it's her live. She has access to the block list. She can see I was blocked. And I texted her. And she read my text message. She knew absolutely I was blocked. So she lied about that too. And it's a lot. It's a whole lot. It's a whole lot. She let Florida Man and Unknown drag me and lie about me and say I'm a racist when I'm not, and disrespect me and boot me from the box and block me from the live. And OG lied when she said that her mod, because I was her mod. She lied when she said that even her mods didn't know. Well, yes, they did. Yes, they did. They absolutely did. I was the only one that didn't know. Okay? So there I was sitting on the outside, hurt and confused, and, you know, why is OG doing me this way? And then Florida Man came up and started talking about the information OG wanted out there, which was Petty and Mallory doxed her 13-year-old daughter. Because Florida Man has a bigger platform. He brings in more views than OG does. And that's why she did it. And she let him into her phone in exchange for him going to bat for her. She let him into her phone. So hang on, let me finish. So if Bougie is sending OG and I a lot of the same stuff, then I wasn't a person that I quite liked. Florida Man just got some information on some people. I'm gonna be doing that, so I ask y'all don't. That's what I'm saying. And fuck him. Fuck him. Fuck OG. Fuck Petty. Fuck Mallory. All those nasty pieces of shit. I actually did speak with that. And then fuck Monster too, because she won't shut up. Somebody needs to play tic-tac-toe with all the tattoos going across her face. But that's just me. Okay. I'm done bitching. I'm done bitching. I'm done bitching. Anybody got any questions? Please raise your hand. Come to the head of the class. It happened for other reasons that I had noticed. So, there's that. Now everybody got the story.
Wow. Well, I didn't. Do you think? I mean, obviously, I don't know. I don't even know who Florida Man is. He's a new character in this whole saga. So I'm curious. Do you think? You know, obviously, if he's got all this information that's in OG's, I'm assuming he probably knows that you are none of what he originally thought. Do you think there's any repairing it? Or, cause I don't know, like...
Absolutely, positively fucking not. Florida Man is trash. He is garbage. He lives at the landfill in his van down by the river.
Okay.
He's trash. All day, every day.
Okay. So you don't even care.
No, and so is Petty's trash, Mallory's trash, Rissa's trash, with all the screenshots coming out showing that Rissa has used her work website to look up people. I mean, it says right on there, Carissa, in the top right-hand corner. Holly Mae showed the screenshot in her live, right?
What does she do for a living that she has access to?
She has said she works for FEMA. Who knows? Who knows? But the DMV, FEMA, any government agency, whatever, who knows? But let me tell you something. Bougie has looked up people. Mallory has looked up people. Retina has looked up people. Rissa has looked up people.
And yet
their hands are dirty, okay? But let me tell you something. I have never, asked anyone to look up anybody, nor have I ever looked up anyone, because whatever bullshit happens on TikTok is TikTok bullshit. And it's not going to cause me to think, oh my God, this person or that person made me so mad. I'm going to go find out who they are and where they are and what they are and all the things. That has never fucking occurred to me. But it has occurred to Bougie and Mallory and Rissa and Retina. It takes a special kind of person to do some shady shit like that. And I'm just sitting with none of them. They can all kiss my ass.
With all these people getting looked up, has anything ever happened to anybody?
Cease and desist letters been going flying back and forth.
Well, I know, but like that's just.
Oh, and Petty.
No one's been like attacked or jumped or nothing like that. Yeah,
No.
see, that's where I'm like, honestly, it's all. I mean, like.
TROs have been put out on people.
But see, I think that's funny because, you know, like when most people are like, hey, they're looking at my information, they're thinking, you know, most people are going to say, you know, it's for something, you know, much more nefarious than that.
Yeah.
And the fact that it's not just tells me.
And let me add to that. Stephanie has done it too. Stephanie.
Who's Stephanie? I never even heard of Stephanie in this
That's
whole
Leather. Okay, that's Leather and Lace. Leather and Lace got so mad that Bubbles was streaming her that she texted Bougie, I want Bubbles' information now. Honey, she was hot. She wanted to know who Bubbles was, where Bubbles was, all the fucking things. Okay, so now we got Stephanie Leather and Lace, we got Bougie, we got Petty, we got Mallory, we got Rissa, and we got Retina. That's 6 people. 6 people, okay? So far, but I'll be willing to bet some of these people that sit in the comments and try to play pretty in Smashley's and Holly Mae's and Petty's live. Some of these people who pretend to be sweet and nice and never say a bad word about anything are some of the same people that would absolutely be doxing people. Abso-fucking-lutely. Some of the last people you would suspect of doxing and sharing information and going after somebody.
Well, my opinion is if you're going to the trouble of doxing somebody and then you're too chicken to pull up and do something, then you've wasted your time.
Look, I hadn't pulled up on anybody since high school. This is high school.
That's my whole point. Is it's like honestly, like I don't know if, you know, like I said, it seems to me like I have to catch all this like in between, you know, work and stuff. And so I'm always like, feel like I'm like 10 steps behind everybody else. But
if you go in their lives, you need to have a different account to go in their lives. Because, and don't tell anybody, don't tell me, I don't want to know. Because if you go in their lives on the same account that you are sitting in a box with me with, I can promise you they will drag you all day and boot and block and all the things. So, there's that.
She can have tea on you. Because I didn't forget about you, Queenie. I didn't forget about this.
do y'all not go in through the web, like where they can't block you? Because, you know, you can just go in, you know, like you don't have to like go in on an account at all. You know that, right?
I just have a phone and a tablet. I don't have a computer, so
You can do it on a tablet too. You can do it on your phone. You don't have to go through the TikTok app. You can just, it's a little hard on your phone because your phone like almost insists that you know, use the app, but on a tablet you can pick it or not.
Oh, okay.
And you can just go to TikTok, make your day or whatever, and then pull it up, and
Okay.
they can't kick you. You show up as a user, whatever, blah blah blah,
Well,
and
oh wait a
yeah,
minute. So that's why you see a lot of users with just a number behind it.
right, exactly. Like here, I'll do it right now. So
You learn something new every day. I did not know that.
yeah,
I did not know that.
yeah. So I'll do it right now.
I mean, if they catch you, they can block you.
No, they cannot block it. They cannot block
What?
you. No.
Oh my God! Learn
Yeah.
something new every
Yeah,
day.
you can't comment, or there is ways to do it, like if you comment, but they can't, like if you just go in, and then of course you know how to go in on ghost mode, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, to take off your notifications and all that stuff. Yeah, so I'll do it right now.
I learned about ghost mode a few months ago.
Yeah, well, I didn't know anything about ghost mode for the longest time, and now I'm like, oh my gosh, I love this. So here, I'm going in right now. So my whole thing is I'm like, you're sitting here listening, and I'm like, I think you're funny. Like, beyond all the drama, I hate to hear that you're on the outs with everybody, because honestly, I think people should be allowed to have differing opinions on everything, and we should all be able to collectively come in and have civil conversations. We're all adults, and to be honest, if people weren't allowed to have differing opinions, over the last 50 some odd years, the world wouldn't be where it is today. We would not have made such huge strides, because people wouldn't be allowed to think outside of somebody else's belief systems. So that's why I'm always honestly, believe in what you want to believe in. That's fine. I may tell you I disagree with you and leave it at that, but I mean, that's why I kind of hate to see y'all all fighting, because okay, so here's my point. Right now I just go in, Pastor Petty, Kendra, she's pretty funny, Queenie, and then Lisa is in there. I was thinking you should do relief comedy, on what you're seeing in the box, because you come up with some major zingers.
Well, you know how Kendra's head always pops up and down? Boink, 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 boink. It always makes
I haven't
me
never
think-
noticed that.
Her head pops up and down, up and down, up and down. And it always makes me think about that game Whack-A-Mole. Because that's what she's been doing, up and down, up and down. And I just want to bop her on the head.
Well, then you could do that. That would be your, so you could be well, Pastor Petty's got on a dapper green shirt today, but he's a little on the ghost looking side, because he's a little, if you look at his.
Oh, fuck Patty. Here's the thing. I know thanks to Bougie.
Talk about the gold futures. I just think you'd be hilarious at doing something like that, At least make it entertaining while you're listening to people.
Thanks to Bougie hating on Patty and her talking to me on the phone and stuff. I know too much about what kind of person he is in real life. Now, who he is in real life is not who he is on TikTok. And he says on TikTok, he says it, this is for entertainment purposes only. Patty's putting on a show. Who he is on TikTok is not who he is in his real life. That's who people are in a sitcom on TV is not who they are in their real life, right? Well, for me, I just have trouble separating real life Petty from the TikTok entertainment only Petty, because real life Petty is a mess.
Oh, we need some details.
He's a mess.
We need details.
He's a mess.
We need details. Come on. Come on, spill them.
Did you know he had a child with one of his former moms?
No, but that is awesome.
The child is now a toddler person. And
The
he has
little
no
one that's in the
passport.
background all the time that's playing.
No, those are his kids with his wife.
Oh, okay.
The story Petty told about his son's essay didn't happen. Bougie spoke to that young man's mother, and she had no idea that Petty was talking about her son in that way, because it did not happen. And the young man is halfway grown at this time, and he said it didn't happen. This is just what I heard from Bougie. This is not what I know firsthand at all. I do not have any firsthand knowledge of a conversation.
Allegedly.
Right, allegedly. So, Petty is on live giving wild ass details about this young man that is allegedly false and allegedly potentially damaging, really damaging to this young man in real life. And that is horrible. Horrible. And gross.
Okay, but could it be, and I'm not defending him, but could it be, given that it came from the person it did come from, that maybe some of those details are not true? I think that's where I'm like...
Coming from which person, though? The baby mama or Petty?
Well, from either. No, the information, though, that came from Bougie, though, I thought.
Listen.
There is some truth to it.
There is, according to the young man's mother, there's no truth to what Petty says. According to Petty, things happen, blah, 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 blah. So, who knows? Who the fuck knows? But because there is also two completely different stories out there, it's just really fucking sus.
Right.
And gross. And why would the father of boys talk about their underage son in the way he talked about him on TikTok? Whether it is true or false. Why would you do you hate the young man that much?
How old is he?
He's a teenager.
So he's old enough to know what's going on.
And the thing is, Bougie called his mama, and now they know what's going on. Because the mama had to ask her son.
Well, I think the fact that she did that is disgusting. I don't think that's right either, though. I mean, to call someone who's not even involved in all of it.
Can you imagine? Because the mama and the son could have been left blissfully ignorant of all this shenanigans because they did not know what was going on. They didn't know. And who Petty is in real life is a messy bastard. And he let that messy bastard shine through when he told that kind of a story on his son, who is now a young man.
Somebody who definitely probably has right now, and that would be Amanda.
That was so fucking gross. So fucking gross.
Well, I didn't hear it, but I'm sure, unfortunately, you wonder. I mean, I even kind of like, could that have been, could there be a chance that some of this is scripted? I mean, honestly, does it feel
scripted
fake almost? Okay.
Scripted, no. Scripted, no.
Who was it I heard a couple of weeks ago? Someone was saying that people were having scripts written. Who was that? Do you remember? where they were like playing characters and like to keep drama going, and it was someone on this side on messy. I call it messy talk.
I don't know, but that wouldn't surprise me in the least.
And they did it just strictly to keep their views up because they're all getting paid, and I guess they split collectively. And I'm thinking, oh my gosh, like honestly.
Listen, let me tell you something about this though. What kind of audience was he trying to reel in with a story about the essay of a child? Okay, nothing but pedophiles. So I'm not.
I don't even. I've never heard the story, so I don't even know. But I don't even think I want to know. But so I'll leave that one.
You don't want to know.
Yeah,
You don't want to know. But no, I don't think that was scripted. I think that was horrible, petty in real life, shining through and invading the entertainment only bit petty space.
So where will you stand now? Obviously, you're.
Petty's a pig. Let me tell you where I stand. Petty's a pig. Mallory is horrible. Rissa is horrible. Ratina, even though she went gone after, she's not that great either. They all OG. What she and I had only been in OG is about P3DO. Sorry forever. Even though I'd only been in her orbit for a couple of weeks. She can go back into her own space and stay gross. Stay gross. Because, listen, once you show me who you really are, that's okay. I'm going to believe you. I'm going to fucking believe you. I'm going to fucking believe you. And now somebody's trying to call me on a text now number. Fuck off with that bullshit. So, once you do me dirty like that, you do not get a chance to do me dirty again. I'm not going back into your orbit. No. Megan is all up in her feelings. Bougie has my number and OG has my number. So what does that tell you?
And they probably have your full name, address, and
I'm sure they do. I'm sure they do. Yeah, they do.
Although I don't, like I say, I mean, people talk about it all the time. Like I've never heard anybody talk about it anywhere else on TikTok but this side of TikTok. And I'm like, but what are y'all gonna do with it? No one's doing anything. No one's pulling up. No one's, the feeling is that you're in danger. I'm like, no one's in, I don't see it happening. It's seen it happen, and it seems like everybody knows everybody's information on this side. And I'm like, honestly, I don't see anything happening.
There's no telling what they could do. I heard this third-hand information. I heard that somebody mailed Hensley a glitter BOMB, and she tried to open it from the wrong end of the box, so it did not go off and scatter glitter everywhere like it was supposed to. She what?
You can have that kind of stuff tracked.
Anything
mailed is trackable.
There is some website out there, or there used to be, where you could mail a bag of poop, dog poop, to somebody, a dog walker or somebody with a yard where a lot of dogs go, decided to turn that into a business. And they were mad. Are you mad at somebody? Send me their name and address and send me like $10 and and I'll mail them poop for you.
I don't think that's legal.
Well, they did it for the longest time, and who knows, they could still be out there doing it. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm sure people are stupid, but I don't think.
Oh my God.
But can you imagine? I'd be like,
You know what? I am so petty. I wouldn't even spare the dollars it takes for the mailing. Like, nah.
Yeah,
Nah.
exactly. Who's gonna pay money to do that? Honestly, that is so stupid.
Really, really, really petty people. Really petty people. But it's like a scare tactic, especially for anyone who has been through DV. And I thought that I was safe being around Bougie for the longest time, right? Miss DV advocate, right? How's she gonna be a DV advocate and act the way she's been acting? How's she gonna be a DV advocate and be looking at people's information and stuff? Because you can't do that. You can't act that way and be an advocate. You cannot do that. Like, she's the one that told me what state Petty lives in. I didn't even ask her, and she told me. And I don't even care where he lives. I don't care what state he lives in. I think I had just cracked one too many jokes with her about he must live in his mom's basement or something. And she was like, no, he lives in yada da da da. Really? I mean, she can't help herself. The information just falls out of her mouth. I can't talk to her. I can't even talk to her.
I'm not just looking to do that. But to do things like she's doing right now,
I don't wish her any ill, but damn.
I hope y'all work it out.
Folks need to stop doxing. Need to stop looking up people's, because I didn't know. I did not know.
How long have you been?
Know what the hell she was doing.
How long have you been on this side of TikTok?
No, you mean like sitting by myself with everybody hating me? Ever since Bougie and I became cordial, like Pop Skippity, I don't think a lot of y'all really understand how out of the loop I was kept, because, and Bougie figured this out pretty quickly, that I have some memory issues from all the TBIs I got from DV. And so that if something occurs to me, it's going to come out my mouth. Accidentally, it's just going bloop, out it comes.
Y'all don't know me.
Which is why I guess sometimes my commentary may seem kind of funny, because I just say out loud what people are thinking.
Go ahead. I'm sorry I hurt your feelings, really, and I'm sorry I hurt your feelings. That's all I really can say.
Okay, thank you, Queenie, for that.
You know what I mean?
So there's that.
Thank you for that. I appreciate that.
Before you go,
If everybody over at Patty's will not be an asshole, I'll unblock them, but because I don't care who listens to me talk, but I promise you I'm not going to be talking about who lives where. I just do not give a shit.
like the mom, how did you turn into this spicy stuff?
Listen, I can message you that. How about that?
Like,
I'm listening. Hold on.
No.
who's just
I'm wondering. I am.
No. Yeah. Don't even. That's okay. Don't even worry about it.
I got sent to y'all. I don't know if y'all know or remember when Petty's spicy side was outed, supposedly Hair Junkie was looking around a spicy.
Say that again.
Okay. Petty has a spicy web side, okay?
I heard he used to be a
Okay,
paid.
okay.
Yeah.
So Hair Junkie evidently was looking around
Did a
websites.
movie with him? Oh my gosh. Are you kidding?
What?
He did a movie with Pastor Petty?
No. No, you're not listening.
No, I'm just kidding.
Girl. So Hair Junkie was looking around these spicy kind of websites, right? And lo and behold, he discovered Pastor Petty was on a spicy website. And he took a bunch of screenshots. And evidently, those screenshots got shared to Shannon and them. And those eventually got shared to Bougie. Okay? Because Bougie, without me requesting, like if she had said something about it, I would have taken her word for it, because that would be totally fucking believable. But she sent me a bunch of the spiciness, okay? And at the very top of the tippy top one, it said Shannon's Mods. So, and I'm telling you, my left eye is twitching and my right eye is still bleeding a little bit. And that was like 2 weeks ago.
Okay, that was the very first thing I heard when I got on the side of TikTok. So I think everybody knows it though. Okay, like if you actually Google it.
No, please tell me it's not Jesus.
It's Googleable.
Oh my God.
Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm not going there. I'm not pressing the enter button.
Don't you fucking dare, girl. You're gonna blow up your computer.
Oh yeah, apparently there's more than one video.
Yeah, there's a bunch. There's a bunch.
Oh, there's a part 2 and 3 too.
I don't want to talk about anybody like that.
I'm saying that as me personally. Y'all stand up for this man so fucking hard.
Uh-oh.
So fucking hard.
What's this?
It's so weird. How do you all not see that?
Wait, what are you listening to?
How all these people that are unfollowed that
Okay, this is
are talking shit about me in the comments over there.
This is
for
bad.
being somebody's, being there for somebody. Because if it was literally anybody else,
This is Bad Dog Mom Sarah.
I just think it's a little odd, especially seeing certain people grab
Is
a
that
box.
the other girl, the sweet one, the one that was up on Pastor Petty's live earlier?
Oh my God. Yeah, I'm sure. Thank you.
Let's see if I can.
Literally, emotional support team is crazy.
What are they mad at? Because the TikTok FBI patrol is in there. Why are they mad?
Hold on, I'm going over there. Oh my gosh. See, this is what I'm saying. You could do like a whole, okay, and up we've got da-da-da-da.
Oh, we got
Bad Dog Mom.
Okay,
we
Sarah's
got FBI.
Blue is over there. Bitchy Witch.
Oh, wow. Oh, and we got the fingers moving, ladies and gentlemen. They're going back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. And what the hell does she have on her head? Oh, we got a little ear itching going on, a little twinkling of the ear here. Okay.
That will be the hair on her head.
Oh, and there's beautiful blue in the middle section. I mean, you see, like, you can...
You know how Patrol got blocked by Pastor Petty because he said, do you hang out with, and it starts with the B, and she said, oh, we okay, and then he dropped her and blocked her.
Well, who the hell does she
That's
hang
what they're
out?
going off about.
Who does she hang out with?
Blue.
Oh.
Blue.
Oh.
And Petty blocked her for that.
Oh, this Bad Dog Mom just called.
So they're going off about it.
Oh, Lord. Every time Blue comes in here, because he comes in here, I tell him either he's grounded, he's on timeout, or he's got to sit in the corner because I've heard that he's messy. and then he.
All right, I'm gonna drop. I just wanted to tell you what that live was about.
K Dot over there too, so she hanging out with Blue too. Oh, and she a mod. I wonder if they blocked. K Dot. Oh there. It's getting a little spicy.
Bless her
We got
heart.
Close to the wall in the top right hand corner. We got Sarah Bad Dog Mom in the left hand corner. Blue sitting pretty in the middle. Underneath him is Bitchy Witch, and to her right is the FBI patrol. And she and Blue is just yippa.
I know it.
We got to get Blue to get off the monotone. And now we got TikTok watcher.
This is what I'm.
Somebody's always watching.
Window licking
Hell.
ass motherfuckers jumping in here trying to report my ass. Report this, you stupid.
Oh boy!
Fucking account is shit.
Get him, girl. Oh
Here we
my! Fuck you too.
I appreciate that.
Was she talking to you?
I don't know.
Did you report her? I told you not to.
No,
I don't know how many times I got to tell you, stop reporting them.
Why am I going to report somebody to somebody else's wife?
That's why we get in the fights. I'm like, fuck you, bitch.
Every single time.
I'm gonna turn mine down so we can listen to yours.
Amy, can you unblock her, please? She can be in here. Okay, guys.
Yeah, unblock them. Come on, unblock them.
That's fine. That is totally like. I only want them blocked if they've got something shitty to say. If they're dumb, if they're
And the
zero,
two, and
or
the
they're
three.
false.
See, like you literally could like moderate like what their hand gestures are.
And let her, and somebody can share her the live and let her know. Okay, she's unblocked. If somebody can send that to her.
Oh, she blocked me today.
Well, you are a pain in the ass.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Messing up. I don't know if you know that. Stupid ass people. Katie, I love you, and I'm gonna tell you right now, you did not deserve that shit. Kindergarten ass treatment from a bunch of pissing and moaning little toddlers sitting over there. You cannot be friends with him. It's not
That's what we're saying too.
I saw what you fucking said about me. You can unfollow me right the fuck now too.
Unfollow me too, bitch. Because you talking shit on Katie, I'm gonna talk shit on you.
Stop. I'm sorry.
Show them.
Wasn't supposed to happen.
I just want to point out that they're doxing supposedly TikTok.
If you're in here to
TikTok FBI patrol's first name, but saying somebody's first name when it's common knowledge and it's out there is not doxing.
0 pounds, get on your fucking name and you're gone. But if you got something to say to any of us,
I mean, you have to admit,
like, 3 of them.
if people wanted their names to be known, they'd put their names on their TikTok. So I mean,
Talking about my fucking recovery and who sits with fucking who. I'm so tired of this shit. Come say it's my fucking face.
It was very clear that y'all made it for views. Views, people, views. Guess what? I'm my view's gone. He don't have to worry about a fuck thing because I'm not a follower anymore.
I've never even seen these people before. That's how crazy this is.
He made a fucking post the other day that I reshared.
I've seen 2 out of the 6.
What was it? What was he?
I'm one of those too, but I won't say the word.
Commenting under neutral terms. Thank you, Jules.
So, and if you don't want to be a comment cousin anymore and you want to be a fucking cunt, hey, we'll welcome you right here.
It's just crazy because, like, if you're gonna block me, please block me, Petty, for the things that I have done as a person, not what Blue has done, and me sit there and yell at them for doing, which is so crazy. Period. I am too. I bury that word.
Crazy. Like my actions.
TikTok street snarks in there.
With the treatment.
In the
People
comments.
judge me so fucking hard for it. I understand that.
This is what's going to happen.
Say this is
But
mine.
his group's going to split because you can't help but hear the hedge in some of these people's voices where they're like, I don't know that I fully agree with being told where I can go and sit and who I can have a conversation. You know, people who are
comments.
who
Sit
are
there.
independent free thinkers are not going to stand for that for very long.
I swear to God, bitch.
Blue, I promise you're so much more upset than I am. It's really okay.
No, I'm equally just as upset because if there was no
Lulu. Wait, hold on, Lulu. I don't think I follow you, but I'm following you because I saw what you said in those comments, and I really appreciate you. And she's not calling anybody that word. It's just
I'm telling you, Ari.
here.
They probably
I
do.
just wanna say
My ankles are swelling a little bit.
Blue because I watch movies with him and cuddle with his CPAP and we go to bed peacefully. Yeah, exactly. For clarification, I'm not calling anybody a CUNT. It's just an acronym that I am.
Did I heard you say it?
I don't know that, but that's cool.
You're CUNTs, but I didn't call you a CUNT. Okay.
I mean, you are, but I didn't call you that.
You are, but you're not. You are, but you're not.
It's my chat, right? Right?
Can I talk about all the mean things that I've done?
Who's K-Dot? How does she play? I don't know any of these people. I know Blue. That's the only one.
Like, me and Blue are two separate people, and then to block me.
I've seen Blue, I've seen K-Dot around, and I've seen the FBI patrol.
I understood why Blue was putting themselves in that situation so that people would stop talking about them, and that way they could finally have some fucking peace. Like
TikTok FBI patrol sounds just like
but if you put
the
yourself
young woman who is in Pastor Petty's live all the time, and I cannot remember her name.
with them
She's the one
They
who was
said her name was.
like 30 minutes.
They said her name was Katie. Like everybody in the boxes over there was calling her Katie.
Yeah, but she sounds like the young woman who just said that she did not know that Robert was going to go live, and she had told Robert that they needed to call. Yeah, that's who she sounds like. Though she sounds exactly like Malibu.
Oh.
Thinking that the people in
No, she doesn't. She really
shit
doesn't.
about me. That's how bad it was.
Okay, I'll be right back. I gotta go powder my nose.
I don't know, Shark.
You're so
I got a
cute
message
forever.
from a few people saying that I was being talked about in Petty's live from someone named JoJo, and it's because there's a troll account of JoJo, and I commented at her and I said, "Did you see that someone made an account of you?" And I sent her what the account name was, right? And I don't know what she said in his live because I wasn't even in the live. I was cleaning my bathtub.
She wasn't. I was. Snark, it was that JoJo, that crazy JoJo who honestly gardens way too hard and too much, but is a nurse who lives 45 minutes away from
she's not a nurse.
Claims she was. Who's 45 minutes away from
Nurse, but isn't a nurse. That's against the law. Shame.
Yeah, Mallory.
I'll be right back.
And always makes those empty. Yeah, yes, that one.
I want to say something too, Sarah. I'm so sorry. I'm so passionate about this. This shit got me pissed off. Like, how can you support this man when he sits here and disrespects women every fucking day, right? He sat here and said Sunshine is the fucking problem, right? She's the fucking problem. You're the one cheating on you.
Blue, breathe.
Sit there and allow
He
people,
is so passionate.
women on your panel. You do that every single day to
Yes,
people.
he do
every
that.
single day to
Okay, didn't Blue get voted off the island already?
one person that I cannot say their name.
I guess.
You, by far, made it 10 times fucking worse. And I'm very thankful that I went through what I went through with you, Petty, because it wouldn't have pushed me to get the help that I needed and treatment. But boy.
Wait, did Petty have something to do with him going to treatment?
I don't know.
Honestly, Snark, with that
I
whole
do not
situation
know.
with JoJo speaking, is that man right? But then she came out and said,
They messy at AF. I love it. That's a great comment.
Sunshine is supposed to go live soon to clear up some of the blackmail stuff.
yeah.
Wait, who's Sunshine?
Y'all just
I don't know.
past that. And the fact that Katie
There's
keeps asking about it.
new player unlocked, y'all. New player unlocked.
So let me ask,
You do, and the thing is you're such a pussy ass bitch. You can't even say
Okay,
anything.
let me get off this live. I gotta charge my phone. Y'all go over to Bad Dog Mom Sarah's live and listen to them. Okay? Okay.
Katie is the sweetest fucking person on this app.
Love you. Bye.
After that bullshit with fucking Katie, that's crazy work. That's fine, Pastor. You can fucking block me because I will not be attending your fucking congregations anyways. And anybody who else fucking follows him and wants to be so far up his ass, you're coming out of his mouth, you can fucking unfollow me too.
I hate to say this, but because I really don't like her, but it's kind of like Mallory was right the whole time.
Thank you.
But I really don't like her, but still, like, sometimes the crazy people are kind of right.
Yeah, last time I checked, it's a free app, which has been said over on that platform before. It's a free app. You don't pay.
Is Mallory allowed over here? Is Mallory allowed over here?
No.
Okay.
No. Stephanie?
We don't need to get wrapped up. We're working on this. We don't need to get wrapped up in that.
We're handling it. Sorry, Mallory. Can't come over here.
Oh, it did, Dawn. It hurt. It hurt my it hurt my non-headband heart, but still, you know. Stop, Sarah.
But like, I'm just sick of it. I'm for real. Like, you know what? I don't give a shit if any of you pastor. Oh, I got flat. It's okay. You know what? It's okay. I got another account too. All you fucking haters. I know I got one out there. My troll. If y'all see my troll out there, who's number 3, she loves me. She wants to be me so bad.
That's probably who's reporting.
I don't know if you guys, I know that a lot of people don't support Florida Man right now, but I watched a live, I think it was this morning, where he was going through his screenshots, right? And he was going through the screenshots, and it was, nobody calls out, they call out everybody else for doxing, right? But didn't he dox like so many fucking people, dude? And we just looked past it. And Florida Man was going through his screenshots, and it's all the people he's ever fucking doxed.
Hey, Sarah, you do know the name of my other backup, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean, if you lose this one, we can always go on that one and piss them off real good. But then I don't want to piss off anybody else in the chat because it might piss off some people. But, you know, I got that one, and that one will piss them off real bad.
While we're talking about that, though, the political train that was going on recently was fucking wild because I've already restarted Bruja. I don't care. Take this fucking account, honestly. I have my backup that has full live access now too. So, cause y'all, yeah, you know what? I'm hopping on this petty hate train cause I ain't giving you my fucking view ever again. I ain't window licking your fucking shit. None of that. I really don't. I don't give a shit. I really don't. Come over here. Choo choo, yep, I'm on it.
Tell you it's still fucking live. I don't give a fuck.
Don't give a fuck. Be mad that somebody who used to be a viewer over there has something opposite to fucking say. Didn't they ask you? Yes, they did ask me about, last fucking Wednesday, Forever Grateful. They asked me about being in Hair Junkies Live when it was being talked about violations and what was that? Appeals. Oh, boo-hoo. Guess what? I was in, me and Evil Angel were just in Hair Junkies Live yesterday in a box. What you got to say about that?
Landon Roberts. But here's the thing, though, class. This is the lesson that we're going to learn today. If Pastor Petty does not like somebody, but you like Pastor Petty, for God's sakes, don't go in that person's live or associate yourself with said person because you will be blocked. Because Pastor Petty is still living in elementary school with his little clan over there.
And for the record, and any of you can say that you can, like, you guys can go wherever you want. I'm not in control of where you can go. Yeah, he certainly can protect his peace by like removing things, but then don't say that it's the people's station. You can't say it's the People's News Station and then backtrack. It's either your platform or your chat's platform. I like Robert too.
I don't know if you caught Queen saying that those are her comic cousins, right? Those are her comic cousins, so they run the platform together. So if Queen says it goes, if Pastor Petty says it goes.
Guess what? I don't. You know where I sit. If anybody gives a fuck, you know where I sit. I sit with this person below me. I sit with you know what? I sit with the people in this panel. I sit with a lot of people in the chat here. The people that I value friendships with, those are my people. Those are the people who come to my live and support me, whether I'm in a box or I'm in my own live. Those are my fucking people.
And we'll just say right now that I've never ever told anybody that I sit with ever that they can't have a communication with somebody that I don't personally like.
If if Evil's got a problem with somebody else on this app, that doesn't mean that I have to have a problem with them.
Period.
Oh.
She's muted.
Me, sorry.
Oops, sorry, Katie. I didn't mean to do that. There was someone in the request.
Was I yelling? I was muted, right?
No, we were talking about K-Dot. I sit with the people. Who was that? Anyways, wait, just a lot happened. I don't know what just happened. Somebody got blocked and then Blue dropped. But yeah, I sit with Becky. These are the people I sit with. And if you see me live with them and you don't fucking like it, you don't have to be around me. No, you're good, Katie. That was an accident. Subway Surfers wants to come up. I don't know who you are.
They're like all over the place, everywhere. And last I heard, I don't know if it's true or not, but they may or may not be good. But I heard bad, but I don't know. Not be good.
They got me down, bitch.
Blue, do you have any? I mean, I'll give you a chance, but any of my mods will drop you real. Okay, well, I don't care. Come grab a box if you got something to
First
say
account
about
bannered.
it. I understand I have an unpopular opinion, but my unpopular opinion was just like recently. This is not just a flip of the switch. Like, I've been watching this double standard bullshit for a while. The way you did, I even watched Robert's live. Do I agree that Robert let Dalton up on his panel? No. Ugh, sorry, Blue. Shit. D-Bag up on the panel? No, I don't, because it's fuck D-Bag for life. I mean, but I saw the purpose of that live. And again, that's not Pastor Petty's platform. That's Robert's platform. He had every right to run it the way he did with his mods. If his mods weren't comfortable with what was going on, they should have removed themselves from the fucking situation of said lives and not gone back and forth between platforms. Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, I didn't mean to be up there. Like, be fucking for real. Stand on 10 toes. You got
They won't.
either way.
So my point is, whenever you're going to
gonna
sit
make the
here
7-7 news.
and you're going to
Sorry.
go ahead.
I was just saying we're gonna make the 7-7 news. That's all.
I don't, you know what? I really don't give a shit. And you know what? I won't really know because I'm not watching.
The thing is that if you're going to have this mentality of, people can't sit with Blue or people can't talk to Blue, the people that are sitting with Blue are people who care for them and are sitting here and actually trying to help them understand things in different ways. So for him to literally go after Katie, for Katie standing up for a person that she has always stood up for and always has been their go-to person, what kind of person would Katie be to literally turn her back on Blue if
she was what Blue needed at the time. And there are tons of other people I see in those comments that whenever Blue is discussed, you guys do not have the same spirit and energy to go to stand up for Blue whenever you're in his face than whenever Pastor Petty's sitting here talking shit about him. For whatever reason, what you guys need to understand is that you guys throw these disgusting words at Blue, like, you're not going to change, you're never changing, you're the same fucking person, blah, 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 blah. But do you understand that that actually hurts Blue more? And if you wanted somebody to be better in life and to be and for you to be an adult and understand that you constantly attacking them isn't going to make their mentality any fucking better. You're attacking them saying they're doing the same thing, they're doing this, they're doing that, when they're not. You're following what one person is telling you what to do. There's a mentality that you guys need to adopt, and it's your own. You can have your own fucking personal opinions on people and stand with people without being scared of a random ass man on this internet who happens to have a lot of followers because all he's doing is spreading gossip. But the thing is, the second he doesn't like what you're doing, you're dropped. I don't know why people think this man is a god, because he isn't. He clearly fucking isn't, with everything that has come out about him, everything that everybody seems to overlook about him and what he's done and what he's said. But God forbid Blue pops up, or God forbid Blue goes into a live or anything, everybody starts freaking the fuck out. And it's not them just also freaking the fuck out. There's a lot of people that do talk to Blue on the back end and are sitting there being Blue's friend to their face. But the second you get called out, all of a sudden you're going to act like you don't know Blue. Do you know how fucking offensive that is? That's disgusting behavior. At least some people can stand here and say that they stand with Blue and will stand with Blue. I don't give a fuck who likes it and who the fuck doesn't. But what you guys need to understand is Blue is becoming a better person. Blue is going through the steps. But you dogging him and you bringing him down and you blocking people that talk to him and everything isn't going to stop Blue from succeeding. It's only going to make you look like the jackass that you are.
Amy, clock that shit.
Speaking on judgmental people, I was at the bank getting a new debit card because my information got stolen. Fun fact. And the banker just judged me and told me that my debit card was well used because it's so worn down.
He called you a whore.
Oh, I hope not.
Oh. Hey, Katie, is that why my tap don't work no more? Because I've overused it?
That's what he told me. He said your debit card is well used. And then I finally got one of those cards with a little tappy thing. So now I'm cool again.
Well, just be careful, because I ain't long had my card and my little tappy thing don't work no more.
That's what I got a phone for.
Me too, girl.
Guys, let me say something real fast and I'll drop back down and watch the door. But for all your little comment people coming in saying, oh, how will Pastor Petty like you? How do you like telling him how to run his lives? F you bitches, get a box if you got something to say instead of saying it in the comments. We're not telling anybody how to run their lives.
I feel like I missed something while I was in the bank.
There's people in the comments saying, well, how would you, I bet you can't tell it to his face or something like that to run how to run his live or some shit like that. But if you got something to say, and I told them to grab a box, and I didn't even block them, but I should have.
Who the fuck is Marquise?
They're too scared to grab a box, dude. Their literal leader will scream at them and block them. It's his way or the fucking highway. Like,
I'm sure that if you guys were saying ain't nobody's people are scared to say it to his face, because Katie apparently came up there, and because quote unquote she's friendly with Blue, she immediately got dropped, so she can't even go over there and actually say anything to his face, because now she's blocked for being associated with someone that he doesn't like.
That's all you fucking old hags over there. All you fucking old hags over there. Get a box, you bitches.
No, they're pissed off on always.
Sorry.
Apparently,
I'd be like, oh, they're doxing him in his comments. They're doxing him in the comments.
Window lick everywhere. I didn't think you wanted to be anywhere near Blue.
Everybody who's in here, can I get like a yes or a no if when Blue does something stupid, I yell at them and then say I don't want to be their friend anymore?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely.
If you only seen the comments on the back end, everybody would understand.
Did I not, Katie, tattletale literally on Blue today? When they wanted to go live to say some shit, but instead we talked it out. Oh.
Oh no, I feel like I just had a feeling that something like this was gonna fucking happen today, right? I had a feeling.
You don't want to be anywhere near Blue, so I don't even understand why you're in here, Petty. Because
sorry, guys.
In here?
Apparently.
No, that's Petty's House of Lies.
No, yeah.
No, there was somebody else saying that he came in on a sneaky.
I don't know what's fully going on, but don't dox in the comments, y'all.
Yeah, you will be muted and blocked.
Hey, who's this person right now? It says, doesn't matter, the man has a right to telling people what they can and can't do. Who is that person? Can I block them?
No.
It does. No,
Yeah, no, that's.
I'm sorry. I'm just on high alert for all you guys.
Oh,
This pisses me off.
You're okay. Just calm down. You're good.
There's a lot of people modding, so it's not like not everything's a hate comment on it.
I knew what you meant, House of Lies. You're good.
Sorry, yeah, Rissa's right. You block happy. Calm down. We went.
Wait, who just got rid of
it? Wasn't me.
Guys, chill. They weren't being.
Who's muting and blocking?
It's not me. I'm up here.
Oh shit.
I'm in my spaceship.
I'm gonna start taking some mod powers and we don't chill out here.
Wait, can I do what certain other people do? Go, well, I'm not a mod over here.
Can I just ask a question? Yeah. I'm not talking to you in there, sir. I just have a question, and I'm not trying to be messy, I'm not trying to be funny, but Tara, I see y'all in here. I just want to know if y'all are in here streaming and taking ugly pictures of me. Because if you are, can you make sure the crawfish head is in my mouth?
So this definitely not Samantha, but can I ask if Florida Man really sent you messages about JoJo? Florida Man has never messaged me. I don't know what was said. But somebody did message me off an account that is about JoJo, to talk shit about me, but I don't know who it is. So,
period.
I mean, honestly, they probably already were told that if they come over here, and because he doesn't want anybody defending him, correct?
I'm gonna go get the messages. I'll be right back.
Okay.
K-Dot, we're all sitting in the chat, Dial. We're not in Discord streaming you.
Let me just say, I was very heated earlier. If I offended anybody with my words and my mouth and how hot tempered I was, I take full accountability for my actions. But I was very mad.
I want to say the same thing. I am sorry if people thought that I was being a dick or a bitch. Don't come for my friend Katie. I will fucking come for you. No ifs and buts about it.
I mean, did you
But I'm
all
sorry.
really expect Blue to just change overnight?
I'm muted. That's why y'all
Because
can hear me.
honestly, no matter what they do, whether they work on themselves or not, it doesn't seem like it's ever good enough for you. Have you guys gone through that same
Okay,
struggle?
off topic, back to Sarah real quick. I just had to make the comment because I just wanted to know if y'all were, please make sure the crawfish head is in my mouth when y'all screenshot.
Maybe
Period.
JoJo got confused, but this is the message that I got.
Sorry, go ahead, Tara.
I was just saying period, but no, I don't even be on my Discord like that. I don't even be on TikTok like that anymore. I'm busy with like life, work, and I don't know about y'all, but it's spring out. I'm getting outside. I ain't got time for
I'm
petty.
outside.
None of this shit. I don't even know what's going on with petty. I'm just here because I scrolling and I was like, oh, bam. Okay, so no, nobody's thinking about you, K-Dot. I promise. We're not taking pictures. We're not screen recording. We're not streaming. So that's all.
I never told her that Florida Man was messaging me. I'll go get those messages too. Hold on, I'll be right back.
Again, a man who runs off receipts, right? But didn't say anything about that. Who's got the receipts, JoJo?
Just like he ran off all these receipts that I was doing X, Y, and Z behind the scenes, and then I had his explicit photos and this and the third, but never provided receipts. I've never seen his photos, nor do I want to see him with a Pringles can. Don't want to see it.
No, she's not a new character. She jumps into Petty's box all the time to run her mouth, to flex on how she lives 45 minutes away from GoFundMe. I'm going to get some raise too, because ain't no reason I need to be sitting at my desk.
Can someone big screen me? I don't.
Yeah.
But I never told her anything about Florida Man. I told her the account name that was of her, and then I told her what they messaged me, and then she sent me a live of Smashly, and then she sent me 2 more posts that she made, but I don't follow her, so I've never said anything about Florida Man, so that's really confusing.
And also, Katie doesn't support Florida Man, so what the fuck? Weird.
Yeah, so I don't know why she would say that I said Florida Man did anything. So those are the messages.
I'm actually curious, you know, if anybody really who gung-ho, 110% will back him up any day, please grab a box and explain why. Because even though I used to be a viewer over there, I can't fathom the fact that you can support a man who habitually cheats on his wife. He has doxed before. He's degraded women. But then you want to call other people, what did I hear the other day that was so hypocritical? Oh, you can't expect that. It was about, you can't expect the backlash, and you can't host something and not get the backlash for it. Then there was a followed apology for it. That's crazy. Because guess what? I understand that I could have backlash for having Blue in my panel right now. Do you think I really give a fuck about what any of you think?
Okay. I don't care what political spectrum or what political side you sit on. I don't care. At the end of the day, you are a human being. I'm going to treat you like a human being. I'm going to, political side outside of it. But he lost all my respect when he turned his platform into a political shit show of fear-mongering and downgrading people from the opposite side that he doesn't necessarily like. And I'm going to tell you right now, that's the kind of shit, and I don't give a shit if it's on the Republican side. I don't care if it's on the Democratic side. That's the type of shit that I don't like. Because at the end of the day, your political views do not make you who you are as a person. And I will always respect the person and not the view. Politics and religion should stay the fuck off of social media and out of conversation with friends. Period.
Yep. And every time a political train would come through his live, I would fucking leave. And then to sit there and the constant hypocritical, oh, I'm not fear-mongering. Yet half of you people who sit in his congregation can't fucking think for yourselves. You got to know who to block. God forbid. That man probably carried you on who to vote for too.
That's exactly what I'm saying. Why I said earlier that he gives a certain somebody else vibes, because a certain somebody else, if you got caught sitting with somebody, you got casted out of the club.
Hey, if you continue to fucking message me some stupid bullshit, I will post your fucking mother. Please, for the love of God, leave me the fuck alone. I don't even talk about anybody. I don't even talk about Petty. I may disagree, but I don't fucking sit here and talk shit. I'm not talking shit. I'm just up here because what the fuck was this shit?
Grab a box.
Messaging me fucking bullshit if you won't come up here and say it.
Yeah, why are they picking on you? You're not even up here saying.
You haven't. She hasn't even done anything to Petty, to any of them.
Yeah, I just wanted to touch up on that. Was like, you know, half of these people that were talking shit about Katie in the comments today, trust me, I screenshotted it, and gonna rewatch all that shit too. Screenshotted all your names because it's funny that half the people that talk shit on Katie today, Katie was there for a lot of you, right? Katie went out of her way to make sure that you were okay on certain situations, right? Katie never disrespected you, right? Right? And you're gonna come up in here and disrespect Katie like that? You're gonna sit there and allow that fucking man to fucking disrespect her like that? When all she has done was to fucking support him?
And I know a lot of you were in her fucking live when she was a cute little blow up Christmas character and, you know, doing all these kind things. Like, you really, because a man said so. That's crazy work. Because I love my husband to death. I love him more than anything in this world. But best believe if he tries to tell me not to do something, like, I am my own fucking person. I have my own fucking brain. Miss Pick Me up in his box on the daily. Amanda Lynn. Like, come on. That, like, I roll my eyes every time I see you grab his box. That's crazy work. Oh, who do I need to unfollow? Who do I need to be aware? Where can I not? Why can't you make your own decision?
And it's not like they're unfollowing me because, like, I threatened to come to someone's house and burn their house down and, you know, like, throw their dog in the trash or something. Like, because I deal with someone they don't like, and no offense, Blue, I think I actually have you blocked on the account you're on right now. But, like, I just...
No.
It's
The
just
whole
so crazy.
talking in circles thing. Like, if you're gonna say something on a live, just fucking say it. Quit going in circles about it. Like, what's the fucking point? Why? Because you don't want to get clipped for saying something you gotta say?
I can't get
weird
over
energy.
I can't get over the cult-like mentality.
I literally have Blue blocked. Oh, you can't see it, but it says unblock. Like, imagine doing that to me and then talking shit about me, and I have Blue blocked right there. Oh my god, that's so funny right now.
I hate you guys. AK, don't you be screenshotting my face, because I know how you do too. So does Katie. Like, honestly, I really, and I see you in here.
Thank you, Mallory.
I do see you in here. Let's, you know what, while Mallory's in here, let me touch on that, because I honestly, I don't watch Mallory's lives. I'm not a big fan. That's nothing really against you. That's just my personal opinion that I can form myself. But what I did not agree with was the clip that was played where where someone said they hope the
I know you're fucking
headband
lying, bitch. Get the fuck up out of here.
Give me a second, Rissa. Give me a second, Rissa, because she's not doing anything, and it's not like I sit on Petty's island anymore. So what's it fucking gonna matter? I really don't care. But the fact that it's the double standards for me, though. You somebody told you that they hope the headband slips, you choke, but that was okay to allow that person to continue to stay on your panel when you told someone to go choking on a live, right? That was okay, Petty, for you to have somebody on there, but for anybody else, it wasn't. But you're gonna kick Robert out for having her on your panel.
I'm gonna say it right now. I don't care if it gets me forever banished, but I love Robert.
Oh yeah, I love Robert. Honestly, his little chickies ASMR shit, love it.
Like to bash the gays.
Okay. Someone mute
personal opinion.
That person
Blue,
up there.
drop Blue.
Personal opinion.
Drop Blue.
Personal opinion.
Please drop Blue. I cannot.
Drop Blue right now.
No, don't drop me.
Blue, you have 4 brain cells and they're all competing for 5th place right now.
You know what, guys? I don't like Sarah anymore, and everybody that follows Sarah needs to unfollow me right now. I'm kicking myself off the island.
Oh yeah. Well, wait. That's okay. You can go be kicked off the island with Jesse, right? Because not like that shit hasn't been said to us before. Like not that I have 500, 600 people in my fucking live, like Pastor Petty or anybody else on this app. Because I guess we're not juicy enough for that shit, which is fine. But to the people who do who are part of my community and are friends with me, just because I had a problem with someone, did I ever ask you to choose one person over me? Because I don't recall.
I don't recall.
I had facts when it came to it in their behaviors.
Nope.
But actually, if everybody in here follows Blue, please unfollow. Please unfollow me right now, especially this account that I have blocked.
Shut the fuck up. We don't block people just because you're friends with somebody we're not friends with either, because that's fucking pathetic and childish.
If I've got a problem with somebody, that don't make it Becky's problem. That don't make it K-Dot's problem. Katie's problem. Yeah. Hashtag Team Katie.
I was sitting in, or Rissa was sitting in a live that I don't fucking like, but you don't see me fucking bashing Rissa because she was sitting somewhere, right? Like, it's just like, be so fucking for real. K-Dot chilling in a live the other day that person actively talked shit about me. And I didn't go to K-Dot and be like, bitch, why the fuck are you in that live? I'll text it to you.
I don't even know what Blue's talking about.
I'm not gonna I'm not gonna disrespect her and be like, you're a bad fucking friend by sitting with that person. Like,
it's not high school.
Because
It's
I know who
kindergarten.
K-Dot is.
It's kindergarten behavior. And like honestly, it's no secret. Here, you want your chair? Here, you can have this one.
Friday.
Sorry. Yeah. Here, we'll take it. Here.
Freddie break.
Freddie break because he wants his chair.
God, I love
his chair. And don't you? You like your chair, huh? Yeah. Look, he's even got an attitude.
I don't know, but Petty picked the right day for this one because he picked the good day for this.
It's my day off.
It's my day off too.
Period.
Your congregation was already falling apart as it is. It's really fucking sad to see that you've already lost more followers this week and now you've just lost more. And at that point, I don't even really feel like I need to post clips on this one because there are a lot of people who have seen it. And if you haven't seen it yet, I mean, shit, I hope you do soon.
Yeah, I do want to say this. If you guys think you're going to do your big one by posting screenshots of Katie talking shit about me, please do.
God, please do. So funny.
I'm going to laugh. I'm going to laugh with Katie. Like,
oh my God, I have some good ones.
I think what they fail to realize over there is that Katie has a lot of people who absolutely love her and adore her. And they know that Katie is all over the place. She's very neutral with a lot of people. She doesn't follow suit with other groups. If, same thing. Like if I have a problem with somebody, Katie's not going to be like, oh, well, I'm beefing with them too, Becky. I got your back. That's not how that works. And Katie is loved by so many people that, unfortunately, a lot of people are going to see this as a bad mark on his part because Katie never did anything wrong.
My Discord picture literally was a comment that Blue had made saying I'm an idiot. It was literally just Blue saying I'm an idiot, and that was my Discord photo for like 3 weeks. So,
literally, like, this bitch trolls the fuck out of me and talks so much shit. Like, and y'all over here fucking blogging her.
Literally, I think I even sent you messages of me talking shit about you not that long ago. Like, I said what I said.
He said some fucked up shit. I said, fuck you, bitch.
Period. You love me. That is true. That is true, AK. I did try to use your chickens for my own gain.
I mean, at the end of the day, I just want this flip-flopping double D standard man to pick a fucking side. Is it your platform or your congregation's platform? Because if it's going to be yours, then so be it, and block who you need to block for your own peace of mind. But don't sit here and gaslight people into thinking that just because you don't like them, they shouldn't like them. I would love... Yeah, hang on. Let me finish this. Because I would love for Amber Lynn, or whatever her name is, Amanda Lynn, to fucking come grab a box and tell me what is so wrong with Katie that she would feel the need to block her other than because Petty said so. Please, send it out to her, because I'd love for her to come tell me what is so bad and so wrong with Katie that she deserved that. Or that Desi girl. Yeah, either Desi girl. No, JoJo ain't welcome here. I'm sorry. But have that Desi girl tell me what Katie did that was so wrong. Because I heard her run her mouth and say, oh, well, I see her there and I see her there.
But the thing is, that Desi girl, I offered her help to remove her information because somebody was doxing her. I literally was offering her help just a few days ago. In Robert's Live, I was offering her help.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, the girl who went up and cried on...
Wait, and on top of that, Pastor Petty, I removed your information for you when Not the One was doxing you in your own chat. I took that information and I scrubbed it for you.
And then you gave him a fucking platform yesterday. That's even crazier to me that any of you support Not the One, because he can't even come up with his own fucking content. He's got to stream everybody and anybody. But Desi over there, she was sitting on Muffin Man's platform too. So girl, just like the congregation sees everything, a lot of people see a lot of fucking things. I'm everywhere, Katie's everywhere, fucking Blue's everywhere. We all are everywhere. It's the fucking streets. That's why they're called the TikTok streets.
You won't find me, bitch. I'm hiding.
Yes, he did let Not the One up in his box for a whole ass interview yesterday after that man doxed him. And goes real life. Actually,
I like Mike. Unpopular opinion, I like Mike. I think he's really funny.
I mean, I've seen a couple funny things, but like not my... But see, this is what we're talking about. He's not my cup of tea, but she thinks he's funny. Oh, Katie, you gotta block him.